and the copy, and I think I will also try to implement the copy with the actual how do you call them, sections, and then implement it through the design, because there's some good suggestions over here, like about copy looks good with a statistics box that would look nice in a design, how it works. And also the testimonials and the pricing. Here the tiers are trial lesson free, single lesson, and then a package of 10, which I think I might change to let's say 8, because if you have 8 lessons you can separate them into the 4-week month, and you'll get two lessons a week, which is that package that I meant for the dedicated one. And I can add another one where it says maybe the other option to be 4 lessons a week, right? A month, 4 lessons a month. So that would be basically 1 lesson per week. Okay, let's see. First we can implement, let's see what we can implement, and maybe I can share the video live stream with my followers on Instagram as well. Give me 1 minute. I will just start with the redesign in a second. Let me see, how can I share it on Instagram without leaving this? So here are the steps. It seems like straightforward, right? Trial lesson, placement test. Maybe this can be redesigned in a way, and I would think of a way to do it. Let me just add, can I see if I can add a comment or something? I can start a Q&A. Okay, I would love to make a comment. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, let's see. We have the about section, the here section, and the copy. It's already implemented. Let's try with the introduction, and we can replace it with a pre-designed section from here. We have already an about that we can use. I think this one looks good, kind of clean and minimalistic, and also has a CTA, so we can use that for sure. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. We'll change this picture with the one that we already... Hi, Dorian. How are you? We're gonna implement that picture that we already uploaded about the tutor. That's me. And then I will change the focal point as well, because it seems like I'm a little bit lower and not that visible. So I'm gonna drag the point a little bit like this, so at least you can see more of my hands. Maybe I hope the quality of the stream is good, so you can see what I'm doing. But basically more like focus on the face. Okay, that's better. And what does it say, Claude, here? Hi, my name, I have spent da 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 da. Okay. Maybe instead of hi, my name, we can say hi, I will be your tutor. And maybe wave instead of hi. like this. I'll be your tutor, and I'm going to change the color of it for sure. And we will see. Let's see what it says here. I have spent years teaching English. Let's see. This is suggestive copy, so I will definitely change it to be true to my experience. I have spent teaching, okay, I started teaching in 2023, so now it's 2025. So this means it has passed almost 3 years, but currently it's 2 years. Teaching English, so students from mentioned countries and backgrounds. They're mostly Bulgarians, the ones that I'm teaching, but I can say students from Canada and Bulgaria. Students from Canada and Bulgaria, whether you are preparing for an exam, advancing your career, or finally wanting to watch Netflix without subtitles. That's not really a goal. Maybe watch anime without subtitles. No, that's not it. Netflix, it would be good goal, but I actually watch everything with subtitles, even though I know English, because accents are a thing. So that's not really a goal of someone, but wanting to, let's say, be confident during a meeting, during a presentation, it's even more harder. I'll help you get there. My approach, less textbook drilling, more actual talking. We will work on what matters to you. Job interviews, presentations, casual conversation, or whatever keeps you up at night. Okay, this is a really interesting copy on the topic. Let me see if I can stretch this box a little bit. I'll be your tutor, but I want it to be more aligned to the middle, like this. And I want the, let's see if the font is the same font. We just need to probably change the color. It should be this one. Okay. I'll be your tutor. I have spent 2 years teaching English, so that's students from Canada and Bulgaria. Whether you're preparing for, I think here should we make another space. Whether you're preparing for an exam, advancing your career, or finally wanting to be confident during a presentation, I will help you get there. My approach, more actual talking and fun homeworks. We will be working. We will work on what matters to you. Let's see. What should be the call to action? Book a trial lesson, maybe. Book your trial. I think that's the most important call to action that you need to have as a tutor, because from then you will decide if this is a good match between student and a tutor or not. And here we can put the stats that Claude suggested, the lessons that I taught, how many students I have taught, and maybe specific metric that we have. Okay, we can think about the metric here, but I do like that suggestions to have some numbers included. Let's see, there is these design kits here, but is there something we can use? There's just some elements that might be useful. You know what, from sections I think there will be something that we can use. I don't think it's a team banner, maybe. I know Webflow definitely has this section available with the numbers and the statistics. So I don't understand why my other Windows laptop, when I'm watching the live from there, it doesn't stay awake. But when I'm watching Lofi Radio, it does. Interesting. Okay, let me see, what does it say? Lightning off. Okay. Let me turn a little bit so you can see where I'm watching. Alright, we're looking for some boxes that will help us put some statistic in there. Project testimonials, maybe, just maybe, somewhere where it says clients, we can use this. These are my assets. These are on hover. Something happens on hover. Okay, I haven't used this in a design yet, but I think they will be useful. Let's see, what is this about? So basically you just have this. It would be even better if it flipped like a card. Would that be possible? Let me check. If I can flip this and hover and replace it with something else without coding, that would be amazing. Hover, move, stack, fade in, twist. Okay, what else can we do? We can do a custom one. Okay, we will look into animations, but for now I'll be looking for how many statistics. We need 3 or 4. Okay. We have here some stacks. I love these design elements. We can maybe use them across the website. Multiple state boxes, tabs. Let me see. Maybe somewhere here. It's interesting how there is nothing. Oh wait, cards. Maybe this. Oh, this is perfect. As in numbers. This is the exact wireframe that I was having in mind when I was thinking about it. Like a couple of the statistics, maybe an image on the side. It could be someone learning or me writing something. That could be also it. Okay, let's put it in. It even takes immediately the branding from the style guide that we implemented here earlier in the sessions. If you know, you know. If you are here, that's great. Let's see how can we swap the place of the image with the other one. Let me see. Will it recognize the swap? I want it here. Let me see if I can get this one. Section grid. Let me. This is one cell and this is another cell. I need to group them. Did it work? No. Okay, let me try again. Merge. Okay, became one. Okay, not bad. And now I want to swap content. Yes, that's what we wanted. So we have this zigzag now, which is 2 of my faces, but we're gonna exchange the images later. So we're gonna have it like this and then like this, so it doesn't follow the same patterns. This will be, what does it say? Quick stats box. Let's just say quick statistics or stats for now, but I do want some space from the edges. Okay. All right, maybe we can implement here a media where it says student learning. Media from weeks. And let's see what it will give us as a stock image. Today we're having a tea because it's quite late. Let me know in the chat what are you having at the moment. Let's see. This one is not a bad one. I want a stock image that doesn't look like a stock image, if that's possible. This one is okay. Let's see how it looks like. These are also cool, but they're more like us actual students. Maybe just let's pick this one for now. It's my Wi-Fi. It's not Wix Studio. It's my Wi-Fi that makes everything slow. Come on. Load already. And for the quick stats, we would say how many. Let me see how many lessons I have done already. Profile view. I'm using my actual profile on Preply as a cheat sheet. 430 lessons. Okay, that's nice. Let's put here 430 lessons. That's, I don't know, the trial lessons I don't think are counted with these ones, but let's keep it this way. Students from how many countries? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. 14 reviews, but I have had more than 14 students. Let me see. Can I check in my my lessons maybe? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, actually all 14. Okay. Okay. So this means that they were all dedicated students to spend that many hours with me. Students from that many countries. I don't think the countries matters, but let's see. 14 plus students, we're gonna say here. And what else we want to mention? Average student improvement. Let's see. What is an average student improvement as a metric that we can give? That's a real tricky one. I will have to think about that one. But what happened with the image? Why it didn't change? I literally asked for this one. Oh, okay. Not to change the image, but I want to crop it. Oh, it's too huge. It's literally too huge. Even if I change the focal point, that will not help. Maybe it will. What do you guys think? Should we keep this image or change it with something else? Actually, it looks kind of perfect, to be honest. And let me know in the chat what you think. I will add here, I don't know what to add. I'll have to think about that statistic here. What else can it be? For now, I'm gonna leave these boxes as they are. Let's see what other copy it was suggested, how it works. This could be the process. Maybe we can process how it works. How it works, and then pick your focus. That's the when you choose Super Tutor, your trial lesson will be interactive and informative experience. Okay, let's change this intuitive thingy with let's see, you will choose Super Tutor, your trial, your 25 minutes trial, your 25 trial minute 25 trial meal lesson will be interactive and and goal oriented. Experience, I will guide you through a placement test, helping you understand your current skill level and setting clear objectives for you. Replace objectives with goals because some students don't know what objectives are for our future lessons. Yes, I need to be careful with the template, even if it's just for the demonstration purposes, or if I make it as a template, to use simple English, since some students might have level B, B1, B2, C, or C2. So that would be better to be good for, and how to say, approachable for every level. So for now, this is how it looks like. If you haven't already, make sure to like the stream and also subscribe for the future videos. I will start on Monday again. There's plenty to do, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe. So this will be here. Maybe we can leave the book a trial, but here maybe we can change it to frequently asked questions, and then quick step statistic will be here. How it works, the process, trial lesson, placement tests, or we can do the placement test and then the trial lesson. And let's see how easy is this to do within Wix Studio. Can we open the repeater and list an item? Can I rearrange the items? I did add 2 items which are copying the last one. Okay, that's interesting. But can we do the rearrangement? I think that was possible before. What if I want to change this item to the other one? Oh, perfect. Okay, placement test will be number 1. And trial lesson will be number 2. Okay, perfect. Our placement test is designed to help you accurately achieve your skills. Before starting your trial lesson, that makes logical sense. Whether you choose to take the test before or during the trial lesson, I will ensure that you receive tailored guidance and aligned. Receive tailored, it should be replaced with something else. Receive Educational needs, that's good. Okay, here we had how it works, schedule that works, morning person, and that's also an important note. Trial lesson, first lesson, your first lesson is build a moment into your educational experience. We'll kick things off with a placement test that assesses your knowledge, followed by engaging discussion about your goals and plans, and to chat about your hobbies and interests. Okay, I use variety teaching methods. Homework. Okay, maybe we can add an item and describe. This is the good part, but also it will that part when the student speaks the certain time, it really depends on my schedule as well, so maybe I should leave it as it is. After each session you'll get notes that covered in practice. What we will cover: headline your English your way. That's cool. What we will cover can be an additional section, but I think it will be too much for the one page website, to be honest. And here, this one about the tutor, it's too long and I don't like it, so I'm going to remove it. And I will keep this one because it's short and sweet, and it will provide enough information for the students, I think. I can add some more, maybe. What students say? This is a great time to put the testimonials. After how it works. This packaging was great, the pricing actually, but I'm going to probably push it down, and for now we're gonna pick some testimonials. Let's see. I want them to be a little bit more interactive, so is there anything we can choose? This with the cards looks interesting. I don't know how that will work on mobile, but let's see. Thank you. Make a healthy diet. Thank you for the comment. I hope you subscribe for the future updates. I'm gonna continue on Monday as well. I'm trying to implement the most out of Wix Studio's pre-designed sections and already wireframes, so we can speed up the design. But so far so good. I really appreciate and like the style guide that Wix Studio has, and makes my job super easier in terms of translating the branding and the design guidelines. So let's see how this works when it's interactive. I also wanted to test it on mobile. Let's see. I know it's too early and probably will be a little broken, but oh no, it actually works. But the thing is that real testimonials, are a little bit longer, so I don't think it will work, because some students say this much, for example, for my lessons, and some say this much and others says this, so they're pretty long. So I think I should optimize the design for the text, not the interactivity at the moment. So I'm gonna remove this one and probably choose a traditional testimonial, maybe slider or something. Let's see if we have a slider here. Layout tools, repeaters, accordion, slideshow repeaters. Kinda. We do have some, but these are some stacks. Let's see if we have something here. Slideshow, okay, text, list, collage, business info, that's the usual stuff, banner, and the footers. Okay, what about a slideshow? Not really, how to say, convincing, but okay, let's keep this one for now. I'll change the background image for sure, and usually students may want to include their profile pictures, some don't, so this will be for now one of them. Let's see. I'll choose this one of my favorite current students. She's an advanced level. She's C, so she needs only every other week lessons. Let me see if I can enhance the box itself. Let's say the repeater, the item. Yes, and I want to make only the height is edited. What if I duplicate and the repeater, I can change the width from here. We can make it, what happened? I didn't choose this color. Interesting. Wix Studio decided to change the background by itself. All right, add item, okay, and then the repeater, make it 1200. Oh, it stacks them like this, probably because somewhere in the settings it says how many they should be in one row. What if I stretch them? It will still stay the same. Okay, I can change the stack but not the actual item box. That's interesting. Okay, this seems to be a very rigid testimonials box. Do we like it? I don't think so. So I'm going to choose a different one. Sometimes what we end up using is not what it was intended to be used for. Like, I would like a lot of sections that are from the about or something, services or something like that, and I'll use them as I see fit and then redesign them a little bit. So maybe that's what I can do here, but I want to start from the top and see if I can find something resembling testimonials, maybe something with the cards. Oh, okay, this is cute. Let's see how. Oh, this is not for long text. Another roadblock. All right, let's try again. Meet your wonderful team. That could work for testimonials. They're mostly image oriented, but maybe this one. Okay. And funny enough, her name is also Nikoleta. One of my students. I was shocked, but it's true. So This one is from a lawyer student. I can maybe actually include their professions. Lawyer. Let's see what else. I think Nikoleta was chemical engineer. It's funny that on mobile I don't see the comments, but now I see them. You can create a video on the product section in the slideshow gallery. You can create a video on the product section in the slideshow gallery. Let me see what you mean. You can create a video on the product section. Slideshow gallery, probably. Let me see, where was the slideshow? Media, pro galleries, maybe somewhere here. I do have a video and I will include it for sure. It will be probably one of the first two sections. But thank you for the suggestions. Definitely, I'll probably include this big one. Although I don't want to see my face that big, but maybe I'll think of something. I definitely need to include the video that is introducing me as a tutor, because most of the I also have it here, so I'll just add it and change the thumbnail to this branding so it is cohesive. But thanks for the tip. That is in the plan, so if you subscribe and watch the next session, we will do that at one point. Chemical engineer. There is the job title and name. Maybe I can just remove it from here and put it here. Okay. Okay, now they both have, I don't think I like the color of this background, but I'll fix it later. And one more student testimonial, let me see. Borislav, I'm gonna take this one. He's front-end developer. Okay, we have this, but for some reason I really don't like the background color of the boxes, and I think might be the accessibility. Let me see if I can change it to something else. Let me see how it looks like. Now it looks like it doesn't have boxes. Amazing. Let's see. What about this? Oh no. What about this? Kind of better. What about this box? Did it change the box color? Yeah, I did. Not the text box. Here is very important what you select, because it can affect everything. Come on, go back. Okay, it fixed itself in a way. Yes, that was the color we wanted for this one. Now for this one, we want to change it to kind of bluish like this. Okay, it looks good. I think for now it looks okay. Maybe here I can add the video instead of the image. I think that would be best. Okay, we have this one here. It's 8:30. Oh my god, I think we are done for today. I overdid it again. It was supposed to be 30 minutes, but it's much longer. Okay, I think with 3 sections updated, we are quite good to go. And that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to follow the advancing of the project, make sure to subscribe, like, and share with a friend. For now, this is the result. I need to rearrange and add the video somewhere, fix the statistics, and maybe use some other metrics. This now seems more logical because it replaced the placement test as a first and then the trial lesson. Teaching methods and practices, homework, meet your wonderful team. Here should be what students say. Okay, and next we're gonna work more on the pricing and how to fix that section. Ready to start will be the last one. I love it. I think this one it's good in terms of contrast, but I don't like the layout, so I'm going to fix the layout probably Monday or Tuesday. This it looks a little bit childish, so I think I'm going to remove it, but I might also save it for a while. This one definitely has to go. Maybe this box will not be a bad idea to be kept. We need little playfulness in the template, some kind of elements. I did like from design kits, what was it? Playful use. I do like these elements, so maybe I can add them around and change the color. Oops, let me select the whole thing. Why doesn't select the whole thing? Vertical art. Where is it? Okay, container. Okay, perfect. I want to add it maybe here. Perfect. Can I rotate it a little bit? Maybe change the color. Yes, we can change it to this, but with lower opacity, like maybe 70. Does it look with the eyes in there good, or should I put it in the middle? Maybe like this looks like it's part of the face, so I think it's cute. I want to rotate it, but I'm not sure if it's possible. There are lots of other illustrations we can use for free. Vector art. Maybe we can add some animation to it. Let me just select it. Entrance, and I can maybe do the rotation on entrance on the element. Let's see, expand, bounce, blur, flap. turn. Maybe I can create one from scratch. Let's see. Can I maybe select the stack? Float, shape, gross, spin, blur. There must be something that can rotate. Is it only the turn available? Maybe if I select only the vector art. Tilt. Okay. We'll put it on the whole container and I'm going to choose turn. Yeah, that was good. Maybe make it, let's preview. Let's top right maybe. What about bottom right? Yes, that's what I want. Exactly. Now it looks a little bit better. Okay, but these are final touches that I think we can do later on. I wish to shrink the vector art as well, but let me see if I can change the size. Okay, perfect. Let me see how it looks like. Cute. Now these are these delight small touches on a website that are like, this somebody spent time doing this. So I did spend like 5 minutes probably to include this, but it really made it have some playful touch. And yeah, I did mention somewhere games in terms of homeworks. So yeah, this is important part of the learning process. This I'll keep just because of the copy, but definitely this will not be the pricing. These I just like the outline of the boxes, so I'm gonna keep it. And for frequently asked questions, this is definitely not what I want anymore, so I'm going to change it in the future. But yes, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the recap of this. And I think it's coming along nicely. If you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments after the recording, and make sure to subscribe because I'm trying to reach 1000 subscribers by the end of the year, and your subscribing will really help me get there. And yeah, that's it. If you need help with your website, you can always contact me. My email and discovery calls links are in the description under every video. And that's it. If you have any ideas for other videos, you can also leave them in the comments below. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.